Hey guys, much love, much light, much blessings. Welcome to day 9 of Melanated Excellence. And today we're going to be talking about cemetery dirt. Oh my goodness. I have lost count of how many people I have actually seen do videos about going to the cemetery and anybody can go dig up somebody's dirt and do whatever. Okay. And this is why I always say, and then they're like, oh, because that's part of hoodoo. It's very important to do your research and not just like repeat things and take everything like that. Like, you have to be really careful because when you are taking someone's dirt from the cemetery, you are taking an essence of a person. Okay. Actually, it is very disrespectful to take the dirt of a person that you don't even know. And this whole thing of, oh, I leave an offering because I took the dirt of a serial killer and all that stuff, that's not a thing. You have to be really careful because when one goes into the cemetery, if you don't enter the cemetery correctly, if you don't exit the cemetery correctly, spirits can attach themselves to you. So you'll have people that are literally possessed by the dead, because you have to understand they are hungry spirits in the cemetery, souls of unrest and tranquil spirits that are looking for a host to live in and take over so they can feel alive again. That's what possession does. It makes the spirits feel alive again. Like, oh, look at me, I'm alive. So not everybody who died is a good person. And if you're taking things like serial killers into your home, like, you can create havoc and you could create really dire consequences within your home, especially if you have like younger children or people that are susceptible to spiritual attacks. Okay, maybe they mentally, some mental, emotional, some things going on within themselves. So you have to be careful. It's the same thing as if you know someone has a low immune system and you're sitting here not taking precautions to bring bacterias and things home where you're going to make somebody else sick because you're being careless. It's kind of like you're liable for making that person sick because you didn't care to take your precautions not to bring home illnesses. You know what I mean? So just like you wouldn't do that to somebody with a low immune system, you shouldn't do that to somebody with a low spiritual immune system. So that's, at least in my experience, that's not what we do with cemetery dirt. Okay, that's not what we do with cemetery dirt at all. That's not what we do. Um, what we actually do with cemetery dirt, okay, is we literally, okay, go into it. We do our protocols. We enter the cemetery in a certain way. We exit, and I do it with people with me. There's always like a second person with me. I walk out of the cemetery a certain way. Yes, I do give offerings, okay? I only take the dirt of people that I know, people within my spiritual house, because we're considered family. That's who we take home with us. We do not take random strangers' dirt, okay? We don't do that. You do have rituals that are done in the Caribbean, in Haiti, to Barom Samedi and things of that nature. But again, we do not take just random dirt from people we do not know. That is not part of what those practices. That's not how it goes, because we have a really big respect for ancestors and familiar spirits or family spirits and things like that, that we actually attend to our family members, giving them offerings, attending to their gravesides, honoring and homaging them. I have my Haitian house and my family too. My mom, even on the days of the birthdays of people that have passed on, we actually cut cake for them. We celebrate that. We call them into the rituals that we do as a protection. So they're in everything that we do. They're not dead to us, right? So why would we want other people to go take dirt around? And I feel like that's why everything's so chaotic sometimes. People do all these chaotic things and don't understand you bring chaos into the world. Certain things are done a certain way for our protection and your protection. So I feel like it's really disrespectful the way that everybody's just thinking it's okay. Well, not everybody. A lot of people think it's okay just to go into the cemetery and do whatever. That's not the way it goes. I do also contact spirits through the cemetery that I know live there for certain types of rituals that I do for myself and clients. And I give an offering, okay? But again, I just don't remove dirt from the cemetery randomly like that. Like, just too many people are doing that. And it's just so disrespectful. And if you're gonna do it, stop saying it's part of hoodoo or any of the types of ATRs, because the way that you're doing it is disrespectful. We believe that we walk on our, like, we walk on our ancestors. Like, the ground underneath our feet are where the ancestors are. Okay, and we walk on them. We are stepping in the sacred soils of the people that came before us. And it's very disrespectful to go defiling people's grave sites. And let me tell you, anybody who goes and takes dirt from my family, I'm not worried about it. Because when somebody really practices this stuff, there are protections that I put in the cemetery. Okay, baby, good. I'm doing a video. When someone goes and defiles one of our family members' graves, okay, there's protection set up there. There are consequences to that. I practice the right and the left hand. So if somebody disrespects my family member, you best believe you got some energy coming your way. Okay? And that's not a threat or whatever. That's just facts. I protect the sacred space in which my family's resting in. And so I just don't go to random people's. I don't do that. I, even within my own family, I ask permission. Okay, and that's what I do. So I do have cemetery dirt within my home, and I do practice with it. Again, are people that I know and that I'm related to, and that I have the permission of doing it. Because just because you're related to somebody doesn't mean they like you or they even want you touching their stuff. So that's how I use conjure cemetery dirt in my practice. I do not go around defiling other people's cemetery. You do what you will with your practice. I'm just telling you, don't say it's part of the ATRs and all this misinformation, because that is not true. At least in the religions I've practiced, we don't do things like that. The ones that work only mostly dark paths do things like that. So people that actually work really dark stuff. But again, I've seen people that disrespect certain people's cemetery that have very tumultuous lives. And let's just say they don't end up very well. So yeah, so just, take it as a precautionary tale. Again, I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper or controlling anybody. I'm just letting you know, these facts. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, please comment below. Thank you for watching this video. This was day 9 of Melanated Excellence. And it's going to be 29 days, so it will end on March 1st. Sometimes I'll put a video every day. Sometimes, like right now, I'm going to probably put 2 videos in one day. I'm trying my best. I'm very busy. Remote school is kicking my butt, but you will get your 29 videos, guys. And I hope you're enjoying this series. And please don't feel bad if I'm not commenting or replying to comments in the comment section. I have fallen behind to that, but I wanted to make videos today, so I'm probably going to start answering videos probably this weekend or in the next couple of days. So I'll try my best to catch up. So please don't be discouraged. Please like, please comment below. I love your comments, guys. Much love. Bye.